What's up, YouTube? Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTube. What's up, YouTube? RM Games here, back again for another video. I know it's been a while again, but we're here now. As of the time that this video is recorded, Toronto's regionals is happening right now. The regional plan was to join for my second regional with the team Andrew and Michael, but unfortunately your boy can't come. Just adult stuff's happening, some problems here and there, but it's fine. That's life. You just have to hit back harder. But anyways, yeah, so in another universe where I joined the Toronto's regionals, this would have been my deck list. So I'm just gonna showcase it to you, maybe do a little hand test hands. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So I'm playing, as you can see my boy here, I'm playing pure Unchained this time. Yeah, no trap tricks, none of those planned stuff, just back to my roots. So if you've known me, I really loved Unchained. I've been playing this deck since it got printed, even without Sarama. I've been playing this deck ever since and I just love it. So here is my deck profile. I'm playing 3 of the Dark Beckoning Beast. This was originally Tour Guide in my list, but I just figured that Dark Beckoning Beasts gives this deck more ceiling. And then of course 3 Gruesome Grave Squirmer. We just want to get to that link too. So we have this 3 copies of Grave Squirmer. Again, adds more ceiling to the deck. And now for the Unchained core, 3 Aruha, 1 Rakea, 1 Sarama, 1 of the dog, Sir Shervara, 1 Shayama, 1 big boy, and 1 big dog. So I assume this is pretty standard here in the TCG. So 3 Aruha because you want that special summon. 1 Rakea just for another name, and sometimes you want Rakea in your end board. Sarama, the best twin. He recurs just everything, the deck, trap spells, monsters. Sarama is the best guy. Shervara, the dog that's been bullied. This is still at 3 in the OCG, which is perfect, but here in the TCG it's just at 1, so we're making the most of it. And the 1 Shayama. So Shayama just extends your plays, and you can also use him for the rank 6 Caesar for your end board, but we don't usually do that in this format, but if it comes, it comes. And then of course the big dog Disaster. He's a brick sometimes, but you can always pitch him out and then bring him back with Sarama just to another body. Perfect. And of course a bomb. So having him in the hand is not a brick because you're destroying most of the times on the field, so you can trigger him, bring him on the board, and then that's just another body for your combos and extensions. So that's the monsters. And for the hand traps, I'm only running 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, and that's it for the monsters. Moving on to the spells and traps. For the spells, I'm running 3 of the Abomination's Prison. This is the Dex Rhoda. Just grabs you any card in the core. The sad thing is just the name is not Unchained, so you can't actually set him with Sarama, but that's fair. That's fair. That's balanced, so that's cool. And then the 1 Open of the Spirit Gates. This got hit by the ban list into 1, but that doesn't really touch us because we only need 1. And then the 1 Wailing of the Unchained Soul. This comes in handy. Sometimes you have this in your end board, link off during your opponent's turn for an additional interruption. You can pop, but most of the time this is just another name for the Unchained. And then more spells, 2 talent, the one prosperity and the one called by the grave. One prosperity is still good because it helps you dig through your deck. So 1, 2, or 3 copies will take it. So that's the spell. Now moving on to the traps. I'm running 3 Escape of the Unchained and 2 Abominable Chamber of the Unchained. Both cards are just too good. This is a Monster Reborn. This is a Icarus attack, and it benefits us because when we destroy one of our boys, we just float. And if these cards are destroyed while face down the field, again we float. So it's perfect. I can run another copy of the Chamber of the Unchained, but for now I'm good with this. So more traps here. I have some spicy techs. Ice Dragon's Prison, Floodgate, and of course the 3 permanents. So I decided to run Ice Dragon's Prison for additional interruptions, because mostly the decks right now plays in the grave, so we can steal from the grave, and then plus we can banish 2 monsters with the same type. So that's minus for your opponent, which is actually really good. So yeah, I really wish I could have played so I could test how this works, but per se this card is just crazy, I know. And then Floodgates, Rivalry of Warlords, we only summon Fiends. Skill Drain, still bonkers. And if you want to get rid of it, you have many ways to get rid of this in your field. You can use Sarama, you can use Shirvara from your hand, and of course Anti-Spell Fragrance. Just when you go first, if you draw any of these, you're good bro, I swear. And then 3 Infinite Impermanence, just one of the best interruptions in the game. I wish I had the Dominus Purge, and what was the new one? Yeah, that thing, that trap's actually crazy as well. But we're playing, I believe it locks you from playing dark or some attribute. So I know I need to do my research. I haven't played that much, as you can see. But yeah, for the main deck, I believe this is perfect. It's pretty consistent based on my test hands. Maybe we just have trouble with different kinds of matchups. Let's say the Tenpai. I know Tenpai runs a crap load of board wipes, but I think with proper decision making while playing the game, this deck really can grind and can really fight against Tenpai. So that's the main monsters. I mean the main deck. To the extra deck, I'm running 2 Unchained Soul Lord of Yama. A third copy would be good, but for now 2 is working for me. 2 Unchained Soul of Rage. Nothing to explain there, it's just so good. And then if you have SP Little Knight, you can use its effect to link into SP and then trigger SP's effect to banish. It's crazy, but you know, SP is crazy expensive here in the TCG, and we're not one of those guys who have the luxury of buying those. So we're playing budget here, kind of. So Underworld's a huge role in your combo. Super Producer, not really that important, but there are times when your opponent interrupts you the right way, you can use them to extend. I am running 2 Anguish. 2 is good, 1 is okay, but I love having 2 because we're playing pure, right? So having another Anguish in the extra deck is really handy. 2 Unicorn. The other one could be SP, but I have 2 Unicorns there. Unchained Abomination, crazy card, good for game-winning swings. Nightmare Griffin. This is actually my favorite card in the format, or in this deck per se, because this card just locks your opponent. I'll show you the combo in a while, but this card is just crazy. It's like ending with Griffin, Muckraker to lock your opponent's link zones from being linked or having it pointed by a link monster, and then having him Rage beside Griffin that allows rage to be available, because Griffin reads reads special summoned monsters on the field cannot activate their effects unless they are linked. So not everyone knows the effect, I assume, because not everyone plays this card. So having him the end board is just a surprise for everyone. Access code talker, of course, you win with access code. Underworld goddess, you just link them off, they don't know what's coming. And then of course the DDD wave high king Caesar. So if I would change anything, I would add SP, and then probably another nightmare in anguish or super bruises slot. So but so far this is working for me. So yeah, that's the extra deck. Now moving on to the side deck. So for the side deck, I built the side deck in a way that you're playing budget, but you can actually play in the meta. So you'll see what I'm talking about. So here, okay, first off, I'm running one Pancratops and the one Alpha. These are two unique ways of clearing the board, but more importantly, this is my way of baiting their negates or their interruptions. So Pancratops, you can swing because it's 26, and then you can tag out to pop a card. That's why Pancratops is so good. So a swing and a pop is really a threat to play around. So for sure, your opponent's gonna take the bait, or they want to keep their negate and then just lose from the battle. So Pancratops is such a good one to bait negate. So your play is use Pancratops, swing for battle or tag out for pop, bait their negate, and then you go off your combo. Same way as the Alpha, the Master Beast does its thing. So it summons on the field, bounces one beast of your side and one monster on the field. So that's a bounce. Sometimes there are monsters like cannot be destroyed or whatever. You use this to bounce, bait their negate, or just eat the bounce. Also, this has a 3k body. If they have, let's say, Appaloosa is banned. Let's say they have a monster there, SP or IP or whatever. Summon him, swing, and then bounce one monster. So these are my ways of baiting your opponent. I could also play Cashier actually, but again, we're on a budget. So those two, of course, Droll. That's very self-explanatory. And 2 dimension shifters. I would love a third copy, but when I was digging my stash, I only have 2, but third would be great. This deck, since it's built in a way to control, I mean, you can also play it in a control variant. That's why you can use dimension shifter, because yes, it hurts the deck, but not kills the deck. You know what I mean? So shifter, summon, do your combo, maybe lose two cards, which is worth it because shifter kills mostly of the meta except for Tenpai, I guess. Or yeah, I know, I need to do my research, but yeah, shifter is there. I have 2 copies of shifter. And then for the board wipes, lightning storm, that's self-explanatory. Cosmic cyclone, again self-explanatory. Forbidden droplet. One take I'm thinking on is use lightning storm in case they want to negate it, like negating a face-up card. You chain droplet, send lightning storm, resolve lightning storm, and then resolve droplet. That's crazy, I know. And then 3-dimensional barriers. For the meta right now, you can hit Tenpai, of course, and then you can hit fusion decks. So this is really good. You can't just pass on to this card, so this is perfect. So let's say post siding, you get sorry for the mess. I'm just gonna give you an example here. So let's say post side, you get these. That's just a great way to interact, man. A bounce, a swing, if they take the bait, because if you bounce this thing, you feel this clear for lightning storm, and then if they negate alpha, then your lightning storm is open. It's just great. Or pancra tops, lightning storm, perfect. Lightning storm or forbidden droplets, perfect. It's just great. This is great interruptions. So like, for conclusion, my main goal for the side deck is actually to bait your opponent's field, like any form of interruption, because the core itself can play like maybe 2 interruptions. So if you bait some of the interruptions, your core is active, your core is open. So that is my take. So overall, this deck is good. Wait. Overall, the deck is good. I really wished I had a chance to use it in today's regionals, but again, life happened. So I want to know if you have any comments, or what's your take on my build. Is this thing viable in this format, or should I just quit? But kidding aside, thanks everyone. That's my supposedly regionals build for Unchained. Thank you for watching. Please do continue to subscribe. I know it's been busy lately. I haven't uploaded that much, and then YouTube is starting to hurt creators that doesn't upload consistently, you know. So yeah, like, subscribe if you haven't already, and then I'll see you in the next one. Peace.